so we get a lot of solitary bees, and I'll throw a few clips of those solitary bees using those in here. Solitary bees absolutely love these guys, and then you will see the occasional butterfly coming by as well, but I've noticed that the bees really appreciate this plant. Now, a lot of people deadhead these because they don't like the look of the dried cones on top of them, but I leave all of mine. I leave them because birds use them in the winter time. So if you leave these sitting here all winter long and leave these dried seed heads, they'll not only get the chance to reseed, but then birds will come along throughout the early to late winter months and they'll eat the seeds, also being able to ingest those seeds and then poop them out, spreading their range around. So like I mentioned, their lifespan can be an annual or a short-lived perennial that can be biannual, or with the max age living to be about 4 years old before they reseed and die. So sometimes they come back, sometimes they don't. There's no clear annual or perennial on this plant. It really depends on your location, how well they're doing, and the competition around them. So there are several of them growing out here. There's one right behind the camera that you can't see right now. For their soil, they like well-draining soil. So here on this hill, they're doing really well because the water runs away from them. They can tolerate a wide range of soils from sand, silt, clay, or loam. This area right here is actually predominantly sand and clay. The ones I showed you yesterday was almost 100% sand they were going in. So they just want well-draining soils. When they're young, they do need a little bit of support. So give them a drink of water or two while they're getting established in the area that they're at, and then with some time after that, they will get established and be quite drought-tolerant plants. The ones you saw yesterday were going out in the wild without the help of anybody at all, but this one right here actually hasn't got any water either. I seeded these a few years ago. We burned this year, the fire came across it, and then it perked right back up after the fire. So this area I'm sitting in right now got burned this year. So these guys are native basically everywhere east of the Mississippi, part of the way to the Rocky Mountains, and have naturalized everywhere along the west. So they're not really a harmful species to grow any place in North America because they have naturalized. They don't harm or compete with native species too much. But if you live anywhere east of the Mississippi, this plant is for you. All the way north to Canada, all the way down to Florida, all the way over to Oklahoma, Kansas, Nebraska, you name it, it's there. Pretty deer resistant because of its fuzzy leaves. The deer do not love eating it, but it doesn't mean that it's deer proof. Deer sometimes when they are hungry will eat them. They'll definitely eat the seed heads whenever they get the chance. But for the most part, because of these fuzzy, irritating leaves, they don't really mess with this plant too much. So it is a good selection for an area that has a lot of deer pressure. That is about it for today's video. It was a pretty short one, but I just wanted to make sure that everybody had the chance to hear about this plant, and hopefully we'll plant it now. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video to see more content on our native plants and animals to North America. I'm starting to do a lot more animal videos here. But as of now, I mostly do these native plant videos, which are just as important because without our native plants, we don't have native animals. So these guys